Hi everyone, I'm Tony Jackson and here is your weekly reading for the week of 19th to the 25th of June 2017. This week I've been guided to use the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Lovely card deck, Mother Mary, creator of miracles, so that'll be interesting. What I usually do, if you haven't been watching before, if this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel. Some of my healing techniques and readings have been quite powerful in the past, and it's quite good sometimes to go back and watch some of the old videos. So the healing techniques have been very useful. I've used some of them throughout the year myself. So what I do, before I start filming each of my videos, I ask my guides and angels for something that I can share with you, either a healing technique or something like that, I can share on my video with you. So for the past 4 weeks, for the weekly videos, we've been working with these particular lines of light energy. And we were to visualize lines of light and ask that they help us do specific things. For example, one line of light was for strength and stability, which was last week. A line of light before that was to help us with peace and harmony, if I've got this right. The one before that was health and healing. And the first one that we started off with, which was probably 4 weeks ago, was the facilitating life changes. So that's what we've been doing for the past 4 of the weekly videos. I'm not including the monthly video. The monthly video for June was actually about the fairies. I do monthly and weekly, and it's nearly time to do the July one, so I'll have to start tuning in and seeing what our message for July is. But if you want to go back and watch the 4 previous weekly videos, it's kind of becomes one whole healing, and I wasn't 100% sure we'd finish with that particular 4 healings, the one over the past 4 weeks, but it seems like we are. So although this week the guidance did seem very similar, but I feel like it is a separate healing. So let's leave the 4 lines of light, and that's one separate healing altogether. Or you can do them individually, but it seemed to be grouped together as a healing for 4 weeks. So let's move on now. This week's a fresh new week and a fresh new healing technique. Now, what this one is, it's actually kind of similar. What my guides suggested that we do this week, because I get images, I get feelings, I get ideas, and I believe it comes from my guides because I can kind of feel the difference between my own thoughts and their thoughts. They come in quite powerful, and I just know that that's the technique. Now, what they've suggested to do for this week, and it's something that actually benefits me as well. These videos often is something that I need, and I love sharing what my guides tell me. They usually give me a healing technique. It's not often specific guidance or messages, although it can be. What this week is, let's get on with it. What this week is a spinning light in our heart chakra. And what this spinning light in our heart chakra was actually a rainbow energy. So if you want to do the healing technique with me, what that is, as I just said, is a spinning rainbow light in your heart chakra. So the chakra centers are energy centers of the body. If you're not familiar with it, you could, I guess, imagine it spinning around your actual heart or somewhere in the middle of the chest where your heart chakra is located, a spinning rainbow of light. Now, if you are familiar with the chakras, you may know that the chakras do hold all the colors, but they have a predominant color. So the predominant major color of the heart chakra is green, as you're probably aware if you're familiar with the heart chakra, although it does contain all colors. So the chakra is actually a spinning color, rainbow of light anyway, but we often, as I said, just imagine it to be the predominant color, which happens to be green. But what I want to do is just imagine, you can close your eyes, or you can just, I'm doing the spinning action for you, so you may start just by listening to me, because it's coming from a higher level what I'm saying, you may begin to get healing just by listening to me. But if you want to do a little bit extra, just visualize a spinning wheel of rainbow light in your heart chakra. I ask that spinning wheel of rainbow light in my heart chakra to help me with focus and clarity. Now, it's a little bit similar to the past 4 that we've done, if you've worked them, but it is something separate. I ask for that spinning wheel of rainbow light in my heart chakra to help me with clarity. Clarity on my purpose, clarity on my life, clarity in all areas. Now, if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, ask for that rainbow light to go a little bit deeper into your heart chakra and clear out all blocks and restrictions that you have that are in the heart chakra. I guess it's relating to love, because the heart chakra is all about love. And I'm getting again to gain clarity in different areas in your life. So if you wish to, just ask for that rainbow light now to go a little bit deeper into your heart chakra and clear out all those blocks and restrictions relating to clarity, love in all areas of your life. Clarity in all areas of your life, but because it's the heart chakra, I feel like it's mostly around love. I choose to see things clearly where you may not have seen them before. I feel like we're kind of digging in the heart chakra, clearing everything out that needs to be cleared there. It's my free will and choice now, and you can say this, by listening to me it's done for you, but you can repeat it to yourself. It's my free will and choice to allow that rainbow light to go deep into my heart chakra and clear out all blocks and restrictions. I now allow myself clarity in all areas of my life. You can ask your guides, angels, and higher self to help you with that, or you can just imagine that the energy. See, when you visualize the color and then put an intent, and the intent was to clear all blockages and in your life and to give you clarity, the energy will do that for you. So the energy is enough and the statements are enough, but you may wish to add in a guide or higher self or angels if you feel that you need to. Free will and choice to allow that rainbow energy to clear my heart center. And you can just say thank you. You're really working with the universal energy too with that. So you can do it either just by, as I said, just by visualizing the energy, or asking your higher self or guides to assist in the clearing. And the rest will take care of itself, and just see what comes up. You may need to just sit and breathe, because sometimes the block may be related to an emotion coming up, but you may just want to just be with that energy for a while and just let it to gently go through your body. And I hope that works very well for you. So I was guided to share that with you, so I hope that we get some good clarity after doing that particular healing, because that's what we asked for. I'm going to choose a card, and what I do with each of my card decks is bring down a light. I like bringing down these lights, bringing down light of energy. I find even by saying it, each time I say it, I get more connection with the cards, and I actually feel more connected to my own cards by doing it. So it's a wonderful technique to use. And what we do, we bring down a column of light. You will know that I repeat this every time I do a card reading. Bring the light around your card, so it's a spinning, pure, divine white light around your cards, asking that this white light, well, all you have to do is visualize the light, and it helps you to become more connected to your cards and receive intuitive messages and guidance, just by bringing down that white light through the top chakras and out through the heart chakra, and spin it around your cards. Then I do a little shuffle, and what I would like to do as we do that is just ask for any message that you need in your own life. We just have a little focus and ask that the message comes through on the card be for the highest good in love and light for you watching. We all focus, we all get a good positive message. And it can be for you individually, although the video is probably playing to a number of people, you can all receive the message that you need if we focus, because that's how it works. Because angels and guides, and they can all be with everybody at once. Compassion, isn't that an interesting one? Compassion. Now the message is, I see and feel others' points of view with forgiveness and kindness. I think when we start doing spiritual work, sometimes we want people to understand what we're going through, and we want people to have the same experiences that we are. Sometimes when you may even watch my videos, you may have a wonderful healing from them and feel quite connected to what I'm doing and want to share that with other people, but other people may not always understand. And it's because it's not their time, or they're not meant to use my specific energy for their healing. So that often comes up. We have to have compassion for those that either aren't ready or are meant to be with different spiritual teachers. Everybody has their own pathway. We're all connected though. We're all connected in our own way, but we all have our own individual pathway. We're all connected to the divine source, but we all have our own ideas and ways that we need to connect. So we need to have just a little bit of compassion. Sometimes we really want people to understand what we're experiencing and sometimes what we're going through, but it won't always be that. Sometimes it feels like we're a little bit alone and we've just got to work it out ourselves. But the message for this, but we never do. We've always got help and guidance around. When we want those close to us to understand our spiritual pathway, it may be that it's not their time to understand. It may come later, or it may not be their pathway to understand. So we can't. It's not forced, but we can't. We just have to have compassion. That's the message for today. Have some compassion. So I might just have a little quick look in the guidebook, because sometimes there's some additional information. This card is an angel that comes to you and uplift the way you're seeing your current situation. This card is an angel, that's what it says, that comes to you to uplift the way you're seeing your current situation and the people in it. As a sensitive person, you're affected by others' negativity, and this has recently darkened your emotions and thoughts. To bring more light into your world, see people's situation through the eyes of Mother Mary. Know that Mother Mary and the angels, know that they and you are doing the best they can. Although we make mistakes, ultimately everybody wants the same thing, to live with peace and love. This card calls for you to be a peacekeeper in this particular situation, something that you must be going through, and make the first move towards a harmonious resolution by sharing peace and love, bringing healing, blessings to this situation and increase your own self-esteem. By sharing peace and love, you will bring healing and blessing to this situation. I'm kind of thinking that's a bit worldwide as well. So it might be in regards to whatever's going on with you personally, but I've got a feeling it's a little bit of a message worldwide for things that are going on. So I do have a world peace meditation, which I've mentioned quite a number of times in my weekly videos. If you'd like to go to my Facebook page, Meditation for Global Peace, I'll put the link below here, and you can share that with whoever you like. It's some meditations to help you to create your own personal peace, and then during the meditations we also visualize world peace. So I find some of those are very powerful, and I often repeat and listen to them myself. They're channeled guidance. So as I'm doing the video, well, there's one video on the World Peace Meditation page, or Meditation for Global Peace page. There's one video and about 4 voice recordings. They're actually channeled, so the information sort of comes through as I'm recording. So I found them very good, and I love sharing them with you. I'll put the link below to that. Lots going on the planet at the moment, so all these visualization techniques really help. Okay, I think we're done for this week. I can still feel that light spinning in my heart, so it's going to be a good one. Just make the light very vibrant. If it becomes dark at all through your visualization, I'm talking about the rainbow light that we worked with earlier in this video. The rainbow light needs to be pure and vibrant. If you feel any darkness, it's probably that something's coming out and being unblocked. It's not really that it's darkness, it's just like, you know, maybe a little bit of fear or negative energy in there. You can call in the Archangel Raphael, R-A-P-H-E-L, R-A-P-H-A-E-L. Raphael can help you to clear the emotions as well. But I think just by using that spinning light, it will clear when it needs to. So just nice and gently. And we're done for this week. So lots of love. I look forward to seeing what's going on next week. As I do usually mention right at the end of my videos, if you feel you need a personal healing session with me, I do channeled healings and readings. The information is on my webpage at www.anthonyjackson.ntpages.com.au. I'll leave the link below in case you miss that. And I'm going to leave you there. We'll leave you here with this for this week's reading. Lots of love. Lovely to spend this time with you. And we'll look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.